Hello and good evening. It is 7:33 p.m. on October the 13th of 2021, and I've just went over to the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov, and these images of the sun appear as if they are being probed by some type of a scanner. And when I first went to the site, I saw nothing but blackness, and I thought, now wait a minute, why is there a blackout happening with the sun? So then I adjusted the frames, and this is what happened. Look at this, you all, and I'm going to show you what's happening. I'm sorry if my eyes are looking this way because yeah, we're going to look at this. And hello, thank you for joining me. You may not get this notification in time to join this live video. That's not my fault. It isn't. It's the YouTube algorithms yeah, we'll just leave it at that, you all. We're going to leave it at that. So I want to come over here to the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov. Okay, that's where I'm going, and I'm going to take you to this page right now. And I want you to look at this. So I'm going to push it back to me just for one moment, and I'm going to press the play button until I get these going. I'm just going to do one at a time because it's important to just do one at a time, you all. Okay, we're over here now. I'm going to show you this. This is wild, and I sure hope you all can hear me. I hope you can hear me because look at this. This isn't normal. Look at that. That's for today's date. It literally looks as if it is being scanned by some type of a probe. It's probing and scanned. That's what I sense. That's what I feel within my spirit, that something like that is taking place with this sun, you all. And I really don't know what to think about it because I've never seen it before. I've seen it do other things before, but that right there is the strangest. Hello, Apple Brooks. Thank you for joining. Let me just put this thing down here so I can see it. This little yes, okay. So so we've got that one. Can you all hear me? Because I don't know if you can. I want to come over here to this product over here now, and I want to push the play on this button too. Let me. Okay, you can see the red one too. The red one is doing the same thing. They're both doing it. I think that they are both being probed. Did you see this? Did you see something red over here? Even though this is red, watch it. It's like it's giving off a great big hint of red by it on that side over there. Let me kind of shrink this down for you all. Let's see if I can get that to show up. Okay, that's wonderful. Because let's look over here. You know what? Let's see which way this scan is going. Okay, it looks like it is, see, it's going in a different direction. Look at this. I just wanted to look at this red, if it was part of that sun area or not, you all. That's what I was wondering. And, you know, we can look at some other products, too, because this shouldn't be. If you don't go back, if you go over to these products and you just press play, you ain't going to see this. All you're going to see is a black screen. Is what you're going to see. And you know, we can move these over to the side, and I want to see if these other products are doing the same thing. We're going to try one simple. Well, let me see if these are. You have to have the same dates. Okay, this has the same date too. So let's see what happens with this one. Is it going to have a blackout also? Nope. There's no blackout on that one. But there's a blackout on these for the 1700. Let me see where. Okay, from 1300. That's when these black out, you all know. So I wonder why this one is not doing the same thing as the other ones. That's what I wonder. Why isn't it? But it certainly looks like something is being probed. That's what it looks like to me, you all. Probed by a scanner. And I would not be surprised if there is something in space around that sun probing it. I would not Well, you ain't gonna see much on this one because this thing is spinning around so fast. It's oh my God, you all, this is spinning around so fast. Look at it, it's kind of wobbly too. Doesn't make sense, you all, and I don't mean to laugh at it, but it's it's going a little too fast. It goes all the way back to June, even with 100 frames. So 1306 is as far as that one goes. We got to check this out, you all. So 1306, that one stops at 1306. Okay, so it's not even this far. So you're not going to see that one do this because the scanning does not take place until is around 1400 something. That's when the scanning takes. Whoa, look at that. What if that's a great big massive ship up there? What if it is? What if it's being grafted out? Somebody's graphing it. It's really interesting. Let's look at this one, you all. I hope this is all right because I just want to look at this because I hadn't really seen this before. Okay, we got one. That's strange. That's really strange looking, is what I think. You know, I think that I think other worldly species can harness our equipment. That's what I think. They can do that too. I'm just going to try one more, you all, if that's okay. Let me come over here to see if we can find another product that is on the 1300. No, this one isn't it because this only goes back to that one. Let's bring these down, and I hope this is all right. Oh, am I on here? Oh, there I am. I'm going to put this back to that screen so you all can see it. I just want to look at this to see if we can find something. I doubt if we're going to see it on here. No, you're not going to see it on here because I think this thing right here does not even pick it up. Oh, it did. It did, you all. Oh, yes. You seeing that? Look at that. It's picked it up too. We got some missing data going on. That's what we've got going on, some missing data. Let's take this down to 20 frames because this is not normal. All of these should not be affected like that. It should not, but it is. Look at that. So from 1400, 1500's gone, 16, 17. Something went on, you all. I think something has occurred. There's been some kind of a probing. Something's happened in space around the sun is what it seems like. And we can't do this product either because this one stops at 1319. So we wouldn't be able to see any data on that one. I have flipped this to here. We can't see any data on that one. Yeah, just give me a little bit more time to find out if there's other products that are showing something. And I don't know which one they would be. Maybe this one, if it's up to date. This might show something because it's got a 2200. Let's see. Let's see if that's showing anything. The Lasco C2. It's not showing anything. Okay, this is what we got to do. We got to go back. Let's go back at least 100 frames and 20 frames because this is important. Something is going on in space. Somebody said something about the 13th, and I can't remember what they said. And today is the 13th. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we're trying to see if we can find out. Well, okay, we got something going on here. So let's look at this one right here. So we've got the timestamps right here. You can see that, let's give it a little bit of time. Boom, you've seen something happen. Something happened. We got to get to that one spot. You all look at all these ships flying around. Look at this. Look at this ship. Now, how can anybody deny that there is other life out there? How can you deny that? Look at that, you all. How can you deny the existence of other life out there? Okay, you see this great big massive ship outside the sun. Okay, it's right there in your face. It's right here on this screen. This great big massive ship right here. It's going straight into that sun, that gateway, that portal. That is exactly what it's doing. So yeah, you all, we're gonna look at this because something's going on. Now let's do this right here. I hope this is all right because we are going here. That was a really nice capture of that one. Look at these. And these are not, people used to say that these were Elon Musk satellites. No, they're not Elon Musk satellites. No, they're not. Don't give him that much credit for having his stuff up there. Don't do it, you all. Now let's look at this. So we've got to look at that. These are ships. I mean, they may not look that glorious here, but we're trying to get to what happened on the 13th. I'm getting myself a little bit distracted is what's happening. Okay, something's coming out of this sun right there. You can see it's coming out as 13, 12, 24. Whoa. Now let's look at that. That's what we're looking at right here. You all, look at this right here. I've only seen this right here around 3 or 4 times on the NASA products. I've actually captured these in my own pictures right here. This is some kind of a ship right here. And every time it comes around, something like this happens. Something like this happens every time this ship right here comes around. And I don't have the pictures that I took of it, but I did. I had pictures of that. Look at this docking station down here. You can barely see the outline of the docking station right here. You can see some ships right here. And then you see this. Yeah, wow, look at that. Look how long that ship is, you all. This is a lot of ships. These are a lot of ships that have been connected to one another. I'm trying to get it close as I can get it to you. Oh, Gina, honey, you messed it up. Yeah, I messed it up. I gotta shrink myself back down. I messed it up. We're gonna look at this, you all, because this is what happened at that timestamp. Something occurred right here, and I was just trying to get these big massive ships. You can see them stretched all the way across the top of this. Look at this. Look how far they go, and these aren't just satellite. These are actual ships. Look how long they are. They just fade off into the darkness is what happens. The darkness of space. They just fade off into the darkness, and it's pretty exciting. Let me see if I can come over here. And I want to blow this up, see if we can get any more detail on that. I'm going to make it's going to see if we can get it really big so you all can see it better. I want to see if we can see any more details on it is what I want to see. That's as far as we can go is 500. So let's look at this. So I see a tad bit of, look like a tad bit of notches there, you all. Let me drag this across. This is like one great big long connection of ships. And they look like they're all the same type, but they have the ability to connect themselves just like this. Ah, wow, and they just fade off into the distance. They look like they have some type of bands on them right here. That's really neat, y'all. So this is what you've seen. Something like this happening on that product right there. So there was a scanning of the sun is what's took place. Got something. Oh, Gina, honey, what are you doing? Well, I'm trying to get something off my screen. You all, there's something major that just occurred today. Okay, just today, something major occurred. You got all this stuff going on. We got all these products. It's got missing data on them. Well, we do. Look at this. Missing data. These, they're getting probed and stuff. Look at all this. Just drag this, see what it's doing. It just like probe these things. And now we got this. I did it again, you all. I'm supposed to be showing you all this stuff. I am so sorry, you all. I am so sorry. So we got something massive going on. I was sitting here saying, we've got this product right here. We've got this product right here. We've got this one right here. We got blackouts for around 3 hours. There's some kind of a probing that took place. some kind of probing that took place. And this one right here, well, it don't even go as far, but yeah, something is drastically occurred, and this thing right here looks like it literally got knocked off its rocker. The sun got knocked off its axis. You know, yesterday it was spinning counterclockwise. Let's see where else this goes. Let's shrink it down, you all, because this is important. Okay, now see, that's it. It's right there. 12, 13, 14. So, this happens first. This happens first. Then all of a sudden, all of this scanning like things occurs. I mean, if you're just tuning in, let's look at this. It's going to scan this. Look at it. Okay, I'm sorry it's blinking. Okay, but it won't blink no more. Look at the scanning that's taking place. And it happened right after. Let's get that on here, Gina. Got to get this one over to the 12. It happened right after that. Just like that, you all. I think there's another, did you see that? It's like a perfect circle right there. On there, you all. You all, this is real. Something is definitely occurring above. Something massive is occurring above. Let's check out one more product. I want to check out one more product. I might as well put it over here to the screen. Let's check out this one right here. The Lasco C3. It should do something because I will take this one back 100 frames. And we'll do 20 frames right here. So we want to see what this one looks like. Is this one going to have something that looks similar to the C2? That would be interesting to see. It really would be. And thank you, Tisha Marie, thank you. Yeah, just looking down here so we can see this did not go back. Yeah, it did. It went back. Okay. So this had, that had a little bit of activity at 6:40 in the morning. Okay, it has the flare or something that goes out. And see, this doesn't pick it up. This does not pick it up. Only thing this is picking up is all of these like ships. All these ships flying around here on the C3. But this one right here, that's another story right there. And I think that is so cool. Look at these ships, you all. They literally go straight all the way across. It is so cool. It really is. I'm sure you have other ships up there too, but this right here is really neat. I know it's a big mess on there, you all. I know that's a big mess. That is that's amazing, you all. It really is. And I don't know if you all seen the let's see the boom, Gina honey. You all, one moment. Let me do something. I don't know if you all have seen this video that I shared today right here. Okay, I put it together because it is a collection of the types of ships that you can see on these NASA products. And you know, some of those ships, when I put them in this type of mode, they look like that type of mode. I just want to show you this. If you haven't looked at it, we're going to look at this together. Let me show you this ship. This ship right here. Let's show you this. That ship literally was in the inside of the sun. This one right here, you all. This sun is truly, let me just say this. This sun is truly a gateway, and it is a portal to other worlds. There's so much going on. Somebody said that it's a place where ships can go in and get repairs and stuff like that, like a fueling. It could be some massive space station too, as far as that goes, you all. Let's turn this back here. I'm gonna do this, and I've yeah, there it was right there, you all. Let me rotate it around. This is well, I'm not going to be able to get it. We're just going to look at this, you all, because there's so many types of ships that can be seen on these products, like this right here, you all. And These are the ones that I took, and you know, they do look similar to the ones that are seen in the sun. If you're just tuning in, this is I hope this opens up. See, now this would be like a probing, like a scanning, but it's a totally different one right there. Something eclipsed the sun, I said in that one, but this one was totally different. It really was, you all. If you're just tuning in, this one right here was like uploaded today. This very video, and I just put some music to it, is what I had done. You see, this is a solar flare, and you know, that doesn't look like any normal, you know, these aren't satellites. These are, Gina, honey, let's take this back here, you all. These ships right here, if I can get to it, let me pause it. I want to show you this. Okay, these are a different species. This ship right here, it's one gigantic ship, and look how small it is when it comes out of the sun. But this is what it looks like, you all. It's even got like a little rudder. If you know, like the ships that have rudders, I don't know what this would do, but you see flying across that sky really fast. If you're just tuning in, yeah, the world that we've known. Look, now this right here, this was the photos that I took. If you're just tuning in, this is how I got put in this area from these photos. This very photo right here, it circulated all around the world, and it was. They said that the UFOs right here, they look like great big frequencies. They attached themselves to the side of the sun, and they were healing the sun right here. And you can see that this one has literally, I don't know what it's like. Expanding, like it expanded and then it unexpanded up back and forth or something. But these were the ships that I documented back in 2018 of September around the sun, and I never really knew what they were talking about because I was new to this. But this is the pictures that I took that literally made their way around, and here I am today. And there's some more of those ships, you all. Right, let's see if we can get it. Gina, honey, you all, I can't get it. Go back there. He goes so fast. Okay, right here, these ships right here come out of the sun too. Although you're not going to see them in this detail. These were the pictures that I took. And I didn't put this color there either. I did not put the yellow in these pictures when I took them. And let me just say something right now. That picture that you just saw, I did not have any filter on my camera at that time. I did not. All I did was had my clip-on lens. There was no filter. I took it in the sky, and these ships showed up in my camera, my iPhone 8 and my clip-on lens. No filtration at all. The colors showed up just like that, you all. And these are actual ships. Okay, they are. And I think they do come out of the sun also. If you had not seen those, I really do. So we just, okay, this right here. These were some more of the pictures that I took. And, you know, this was that very picture in Edge Detect. Right here is looking at the insides of these ships, and you know, it looks really neat. If you haven't seen them before, I would did this on the YouTube. I would take my laptop and my iPhone, and I would zoom up on these, as you see over here to the side. I was zooming up on these, and I don't know how I got that good of an image, but this was what these ships looked like in a different mode. It like broke them down because you have solid white ships on this side, but when you do this certain technique, you can see a whole lot more detail in these ships that are out there. That's what you can see. And you know what? I think that there are beings on this earth that they're afraid of what's coming. Okay, they are afraid of what's coming. There are some people, some human entities that are very, very fearful of what is coming. And I think there will be a war of some sort That's what I think. There's going to be a war of some sort. And I think AI might play a role in that too. I really do. I think AI just might play a role in the battle with ships like this. I really do. Because I know that AI wants to dominate, and it doesn't want to share power. It doesn't. So, yeah, I wanted to show that one, you all, but we're here on the sun, and something's went on. Something has went on right here. So I am going to go. I don't want this to be too long of a video. I don't. And I want to thank you all for coming on here. Let's see. You think they can be beings of light, not ships? Well, let me put this back on me. Okay, do I think that these are beings of light? Let me just pause it right here. I don't think that these are beings right here. These right here, I don't think they're beings. I think they're ships. They look like ships. I've never seen a being that had this shape before. I haven't. And have you ever seen any organic being that look like this? Is that what you are referring to? Because I haven't ever seen anything like that. This is a vehicle for traveling, I would say, a vehicle that they would travel in, certain beings. That's what I would say. And I don't get a negative feeling from them. I don't. It's just, I tell you what, these were like some of the most fascinating pictures that I had ever taken. The most fascinating and the most exciting pictures that I shared. That was an exciting time in my life, you all. I was going nonstop documenting as the ships came in by the thousands until they were no more. Yeah. So we're going to go back here to this NASA product. So something went on. I think the sun was being probed by a scanner. There is missing data. This is what it was doing, just like this. Boom. And who knows what happened during those 3 hours. I don't know what happened, but I know that there is a big long line of ships that have shown up. So with that being said, thank you all once again for coming. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. And thank you, moderators, for everything that you do and helping to keep this a peaceful comment section during this live video. Thank you so much, and thank you all for spending your time with me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Our world is changing, and there certainly are things that are happening in the skies above, in the sun, around the sun, behind the scenes, in other dimensions, things that we cannot see. There is a battle taking place in the spiritual realm with other types of beings. So have a wonderful